So guys, welcome back to this channel. Today we are going to be talking about today is 12 June and it's Democracy Day. So we are going to talk about what Alex Otti said to the people of Abia State during the Democracy Day, which is today, 12th June. Alex Otti, long before the independence from the colonial authorities, it was widely accepted that the only form of governance that can endure in the land shall be one where there is right to choose and hold leaders accountable, rests squarely with the people. Then the historical convention explains why the consistently resisted political usurpers, individuals whose ascension to power happened outside standard democratic norms and practices. So today's celebration points out to three connected developments in our political evolution. The first is the significance of the 12th June and the unforgettable sacrifices that happened between June 12, 1993, when an election that was adjudged to be the freest and fairest in our history was suddenly annulled, and May 29, 1999, when we went the full cycle and ushered in the Fourth Republic following the election and swearing in of democratically elected leaders across the federation. June 12 ultimately has become a watershed moment in our national history because it points to our capacity to rise to the demands of greatness on one hand and reminds us of the great danger that often lurks around the corner just when we are closest to the gates of national rebirth. On the other, on this day we are called to rediscover the spirit of nationhood and the power of unity, as I had maintained on several occasions. That is Alex Otti speaking to the people of Abia. The greatness of the Nigerian nation goes beyond the rich mineral resources buried beneath its soil. Our truest powers lie in our tenacity in pursuit and defense of our values, and our generosity of spirit in appreciation of the things that we love most dearly. So 12 June 1993 election and the widespread anger that greeted its bizarre annulment lends further credence to the historical truth that democracy is the only form of government that shall be acceptable to all Nigerians. So more importantly, we are reminded by what happened in the months and years that followed that Nigerians would stop at nothing to get what they want, however long it may take. So today's event teaches us in a very unique way that democracy in form and essence is a transgenerational journey, a torch that one generation passes on to the next to continue a race that is intrinsically connected to its overall destiny. So democracy is therefore more about what could happen tomorrow than it is about today's reality. It speaks in principle to our commitment to building a better society for those coming after us, to shield them from the troubles of today while empowering them to deal with the challenges of tomorrow. So our parents and grandparents fought the absurdity of colonial occupation, that those coming after may be empowered to deal with the challenges of national development headlong. So those who came before us challenged the contraption of military rulership, so that in our day we may work harder at deepening the roots of democratic governance 25 years have passed since we made the ultimate transition from military to democratic governance. Today will therefore be a great day to reflect on how well we have done in the very important assignment of using the levers of democracy to expand the frontiers of material prosperity to millions of our compatriots who had lofty expectation at the dawn of the present era. So guys, the most enduring appeal of democracy is not in the promise of El Dorado, but in the opportunities it gives adult members of the community to use their votes as instruments of change. But democracy is not just about votes and the push to occupy political offices. It's about what we do after the polls are closed, how we use the power that has been conferred on us as citizens, voters and leaders of conscience to steer the ship of states in a desirable direction. To be clear, it is not every time that democracy fulfills our expectations. When done right, however, democratic outcomes inevitably reflect the will of the majority. Even then, the minority are always guaranteed to have their say and ultimately get another opportunity to sell their ideas in the future. So guys, Alex Otti said, in Abia we have come a long way as we walk the democratic paths, lending our voices to the most important issues of the day since the colonial times, casting our ballots for leaders that captivate our imaginations and protesting decisions we find incongruent with our values. So I therefore encourage you, not to despair. We have embarked on a journey of self-discovery, and as our parents would walk this path before us, knew the glory is in the consistency and the daily progress we make as we march collectively into the promised land, supporting the weak and leaving no one behind. Our dear state, Abia, will be great in our lifetime. It is a dream we are entirely committed to achieving. As citizens, we have been empowered to be central to the development process through constructive engagements with the authorities, fulfilling our obligations as citizens and cooperating with the security agencies to make our state a crime-free society. Thank you for listening. Happy Democracy Day, and may God bless you all. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. Please, if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe, like, and also drop a comment. See you guys in our next video.